Come with me to Costco to look for the best foods for diabetics. We're looking specifically here at pre and type 2. Type 1 is a different style. We're gonna need carbohydrates with type 1. So with type 2 and pre-diabetes, what's happening is your glucose levels are rising in your bloodstream because you've been eating lots of carbs and lots of sugars. And that blood sugar consistently stays high because insulin being released so often and so much in these larger quantities over many years, it stops doing its job. We need to look at a ketogenic style nutrition plan or go very low on the glycemic index. So let's go do some shopping here. We're looking for fats for fuel, protein sources, and then lots of veggies. I love avocados. I put these on everything. They're a great fat source. While tomatoes are a veggie, they're shockingly high in sugar. It will spike your blood sugar as a diabetic, so you want to be careful with this. I would minimize the amount of tomatoes you have and swap it for something like mini bell peppers. These are one of my favorite snacks. I use ranch or blue cheese dressing to dip these in. This is a phenomenal snack if you want something quick. While fruit is generally healthy for us, apples, bananas, as a diabetic, it is going to spike your blood sugar. So we temporarily remove this until we get the blood sugar issue under control and until we've restored your insulin sensitivity. But it could be a couple of months, 6 months or more. Asparagus, green beans, broccoli. Carrots will spike your blood sugar. So for diabetics, I would recommend probably staying away from carrots for a little bit. A little bit here and there in your salad mixes isn't gonna hurt you. I just wouldn't go munching like Bugs Bunny on them.
What's up, Doc?
Protein sources. I'm gonna grab the organic ground beef. It's $5.50 a pound. The local grocer, it's got $7.20 per pound. I just did the math here. 3 of these, even though it's $22 to buy this right now, it's gonna save you tons of money. So we put 2 of these in the freezer. I put 1 of them in the fridge and I use that one during the week. We love a good slab of meat. We've got the seafood here as well. Shrimp is another quick and easy one. There's salmon, another great protein source as well. I'm not big on tilapia. It's kind of a garbage bottom feeder fish. Steelhead trout. This is a fantastic option for a protein because you get tons of omega-3 fatty acids. So this is a fantastic protein source. Talking about seafood, smoked salmon, another fantastic protein source, but this one has a sauce built into it that's loaded in sugar. So I'm looking at just the Kirkland, the regular smoked salmon. It's a little pricey, but if you want something to munch on at the office, this is a great option. Well, usually I'd say go get your eggs at Costco because it's way cheaper, but apparently we don't have any eggs here for some reason. I don't know what's going on. Maybe the hens just got sick of laying.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad!
So we look at all these things like this orange chicken stir fry. We're gonna wanna dive right into the ingredients. And if you look here, 20 grams of carbohydrates, 14 grams of sugar, 6 grams of added sugar. And let's see where it's coming from. Coconut sugar. It's in the orange sauce. That's where it all is. And that's usually where they get you. It does have monk fruit in it, but it still has 14 grams of sugars. So that's the stuff we wanna look out for. It's kind of masquerading as something healthy when it's really not. Even as a non-diabetic, I would stay away from something like that. Fat sources. Cheese. I know we don't wanna eat tons and tons of cheese because it is a saturated fat, but when you're looking to have a fuel source, if you're in a ketogenic state, fat is your fuel source. This smashed avocado here. Oh my God, it's just avocados and sea salt. I thought for sure it was gonna have sugars. This is great. Oh my God, do you have it? Can I try one? Oh my God, thank you. Okay, let's try this. Great. It tastes great. Nutso, literally one of my favorite nut butters. It tastes amazing. There's no added sugar whatsoever. So it does have some carbohydrates in it. It's not a lot. It's 8 grams per serving and it's 2 tablespoons. That's quite a bit. So this is a great fat source. Remember, nuts, nut butters, fantastic fat source. So fat is your fuel. This is going in the cart. Rouse is one of the best brands when it comes to pasta sauces. They've got very little sugar. It still has 4 grams of sugars in it. No added sugars, and this is for half cup, but they're natural. So it's coming from the tomatoes that are in here. Remember earlier I said tomatoes will spike your blood sugar. So if you use it, go very sparingly. Olives, fantastic fat source. You can take them and chop them up, put them on your salads, or basically put them on anything that you're eating. They taste fantastic. They're very, very low in calories and only 1 gram of carbohydrates in them per serving. So I have these on everything when I'm doing keto. Oh, you put them on your fingers and they're fun. I love Thunderbird. They started here in Texas. It's all real foods. They're totally transparent about their ingredients. There are carbs in here and there are sugars, but they're natural from the dates. And shockingly, for whatever reason, dates do not spike blood sugar. It is absolutely incredible. So this is a quick go-to if you are diabetic, if you're type 2 or pre, and you want something that's got a sweet taste to it and is natural. These are fantastic and they taste good. I'm so excited because these were not here last week. Unsalted mixed nuts from Costco. This is the Kirkland brand. These are my go-tos, especially if I'm doing ketogenic nutrition. These are a fantastic snack and they are a fat source. They're wonderful. They do have peanut oil in them, so there is a seed oil, so heads up. I wish it didn't have that, but you take the good with the bad and life is about balance. These are always, always in my pantry. You get a bag of nuts. You get a bag of nuts. You get a bag of nuts.